Here's the top stories for August 10th. Brace for renewed flooding and landslides due to the habagat, according to the Office of Civil Defense. Former President Rodrigo Duterte is happy with his daughter, Vice President Sara's Supreme Court win. The Department of Health logs 8,171 dengue cases from July 6th to 19th. A severe tropical storm east of extreme northern Luzon is unlikely to directly affect the Philippines, according to PAGASA. Israel faces growing condemnation over military expansion in Gaza. The Office of Civil Defense called on the public on Sunday, August 10th, to prepare anew for the possible impact of the southwest monsoon, including widespread flooding and landslides. OCD officer in charge. Assistant Secretary Bernardo Rafaelito Alejandro IV said the threat of habagat still persists. This, even as Tropical Cyclone Fabian had minimal impact on the country, as it exited the Philippine area of responsibility on Saturday, August 9th, while a tropical storm with international name Po-Dul, which will be named Goryo, upon entering the PAR by Sunday night or Monday morning, would be unlikely to directly affect the country. It is good news that Tropical Cyclone Fabian did not affect the country, and Po-Dul is unlikely to directly affect us. However, we should not be complacent, as we still face the threats posed by the southwest monsoon, or habagat, which may lead to renewed floods and landslides, he said on Sunday, August 10th. National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. Chairman and Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr. instructed local DRRMCs to ensure that crucial information is communicated to areas that will be affected by habagat's force. Aside from Vice President Sara Duterte's Philippine-based lawyers, another lawyer cheered for her straight from The Hague, Netherlands. The Vice President admitted that her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, was elated upon hearing that the SC ruled as unconstitutional the impeachment case against her. Her father stood as one of her lawyers in the petition before the High Court. Her father said that he won't attend meetings and even his physical therapy session for a day because he wants to enjoy the moment. The Supreme Court last month struck down on the impeachment case against Duterte, citing the one-year bar rule that prohibited more than one impeachment case from being filed against an impeachable officer. A total of 8,171 dengue cases nationwide from July 6th to July 19th. The Department of Health reported Saturday, August 9th. The figure, according to the agency, is 33% lower than the 12,166 cases reported from June 22nd to July 5th. In February, the DOH cautioned that dengue cases could climb during the rainy months, noting that mosquitoes can reproduce and spread the virus all year. According to the World Health Organization, dengue is a viral infection transmitted to humans through the bite of infected mosquitoes. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration said the severe tropical storm, internationally known as Po-Dul, is expected to enter the Philippine area of responsibility on Sunday evening, August 10th, or early Monday, August 11th, but may not have a direct impact on the country. Once it enters PAR, the storm will be given the local name Goryo. At 3 a.m. Sunday, Po-Dul was located 1,875 kilometers east of extreme northern Luzon. It was moving westward at 15 kilometers per hour, with maximum sustained winds of 110 kilometers per hour and gusts of up to 135 kilometers per hour. PAGASA weather specialist Obet Badrina said Po-Dul is expected to stay in the northeastern section of PAR from Monday to Tuesday, August 12th. Badrina said latest data show that the weather disturbance is unlikely to significantly affect any part of the country. International condemnation grew Saturday over Israel's decision for a military takeover of Gaza City, while tens of thousands of Israelis rallied in what local media called one of the largest anti-government protests in recent months, following 22 months of war. Ceasefire efforts appeared to be reviving with Israel's announcement. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff was expected to meet with Qatar's Prime Minister in Spain on Saturday to discuss a new proposal to end the war, according to two officials familiar with the talks who spoke on condition of anonymity because they weren't authorized to speak with the media. Mediators Egypt and Qatar are preparing a new ceasefire framework that would include the release of all hostages, dead and alive, in one go in return for the war's end and the withdrawal of Israeli forces. 2 Arab officials have told the Associated Press. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.